Hello, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it happens to be when you watch this. I hope all is well with you. Uh, Fix my hair. Um, this at the time of this live stream, it is 6:55 a.m. on December 28th, 2020. I will do. I am Fremont Lee. The views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the person saying it. That's me, Fremont Lee. December 27th birthdays. John Amos, who's on the TV show Good Times. He was in the movie Coming to America as the father who ran McDowell's. Bill Goldberg, as in Goldberg, the wrestler. Teresa Randall. Miriam Diabo. Masi Oka. Sarah Vowell. If the name doesn't sound familiar, she did the voice of Violet in the movie The Incredibles, and I believe also The Incredibles 2. Gerard Depardieu, Lisa Jacob, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Thomas Wilson. I wrote the name down, recognized the picture, or the person in the picture. I couldn't tell you what at this point in time. Okay, let me retract that. Thomas Wilson Brown. He played Augie in the movie Silverado, 1985, and he's done other things since then. But Ian Gomez, Melissa Moore, Thea Trinidad, producer Charles Band, who produced Puppet Master, 1989, and Trancers, 1984. He's produced other stuff. Those are just some of the things I recognized. E. Bell. I want to say he was part of No Ma'am on Married with Children. He was the bald guy. I'm going to screw his name up, and I apologize in advance. Shishawani Hall and Victoria Page Mayerink. Mayer Inc. Meyerink. I probably screwed up on pronouncing her name. I apologize. This is out of the top 100 of 1,117. Late birthdays for the 27th of December. Heather O'Rourke, Marlene Dietrich, Sydney Greenstreet, Joni Lauer, aka China, the wrestler. Tommy Rawl, who played Frank Frankincense Pontype in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, 1954. And Guy Rolfe, who played Toulon in Puppet Master 4, 1993. Wearing a blue shirt and or black shirt, I can't tell in this light. Notice fuzzies from stuff all over. It'd be like pet hair. It'd be like, oh. Okay, December 28th birthdays. Denzel Washington, Nichelle Nichols, Maggie Smith, Chad McQueen, Sienna Miller. I'm going to screw up his name, and I apologize. Not his first name. His first name is Joe. His last name is Manganiello, Manganiello. Mous. He's on True Blood, 2010 to 2014. He was in the movie Magic Mike XXL in 2015, and I want to say he was he's the actor. He was also in Pee-wee's Vacation, or I'm not sure if it was called Vacation. He was the guy who comes into town and kind of like, and he was all the whatever guy that made Pee-wee want to take a vacation. It was like, yeah. And Andre Holland, Noomi Rapace, Noomi. I'm not sure how that's actually pronounced, or her last name Rapace. It could be Rapace, uh, Rapace. John Legend, Sean Harrison, who played Waldo Geraldo Faldo on Family Matters, the TV series, 1990 to 1996. Seth Meyers, Terry Garber, Michael Spears, who played Otter in Dances with Wolves, 1990. He's done other things since then, Into the West. That's the only one I remember. Tanis Valali, she played Janice on Head of the Class TV series, 1985 to 1991. Sorry, that's 7 years she played a high school student. 7 years, that's only 6. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. That's 7. William Bassett, Jennifer Decker, Faye Hauser, Gail King. This is out of the top 100 of 1,179. Charmian Carr. I could be mispronouncing her name. She played Liesel in The Sound of Music, 1985. Oh, this is to the late. I don't know if I said that. To the late Stan Lee, whose real name is Stanley, Stanley. His last name is something else, but Stan Lee. Martin Milner, who was on Adam 12. He was the blonde. Lou Ayres, Ayres. Andrew Duggan, who was in the movie 7 Days in May, 1964. And he played Colonel Alvin Howitzer Houlihan on the episode Father's Day, the MASH episode Father's Day in 1980. He played Hot Lips Houlihan's dad, which is character's name is Houlihan, and the O apparently was the middle initial for Margaret, which I want to say in the movie was O'Houlihan with the apostrophe, like she's Irish with the O'Houlihan, but it became a middle initial on the TV show. Kim Chan, who played Uncle Benny in Lethal Weapon 4, 1998, and he was the Ty in The Fifth Element, that floating ship where he makes food for Dallas, Corbin Dallas, played by Bruce Willis, and I bet you lunch. It's good news. And he's been fired or drafted or something where it's like, well, at least I got a free meal out of it. Hey, looking positive, So, anyway, Robert F. Chu, he was on the show The Wire. He was looked like a heavyset dude in the picture. Pamela Duncan, who was in the movie Attack of the Crab Monsters, 1957. Billy Chapin, Chapin, Chapin. He was in, I don't have it written down. Wasn't How Green Is My Valley. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember. And Lou Jacobi, Jacobi, or could be Jacoby. Yeah. So how was your holiday? Christmas, Hanukkah? I'm not sure what's being celebrated right now, if there's anything, because I know when people say happy holidays, there's like several different holidays that happen this month up until like January 8th. Like Boxing Day is a holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. There's like a whole bunch of different holidays in this time frame. I don't know what you celebrate. You may celebrate Kwanzaa, you may celebrate Christmas, you may celebrate Hanukkah, you may celebrate something totally different. I don't know. I am in the United States. So I don't, whatever you happen to celebrate, wherever you happen to be, if you're watching this at this point or at any other point in time, whatever holiday you celebrate, if you give gifts, exchange gifts, I hope you get, I hope you got what you wanted. I didn't. I mean, technically, I didn't. Uh, my brother got me some scratch tickets for the lottery. I think I won about $35. He spent more than that on the tickets. I think I didn't add it up, but and he also got me 2 packages of red vines, red licorice. Uh, they're still both left. I opened them up. I opened the gift. He left it in the bag, um, in the grocery bag that he bought it in. Um, I have opened up one of those. I have not finished either of them. I'm trying to like spread it out, just kind of like I don't I apologize for that little motion. I'm talking about spreading it out, and then I did a head dive. So it's like I'm spreading something out, and it's like, whoa, hey, whoa, 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 what? Uh no, for anything like that, that's been over 27 years since I've done anything like that. I was 22. She was 28. I am now 50. Have been for over 2 months now. My my Chevy Chase watch. You like it? Oh, look at the time. He'd always do that on Saturday Night Live, and I want to say he did that in not Three Amigos, Caddyshack. Or he's like, oh, yeah, I really got to be going, but he wasn't wearing a watch, so it's my new Chevy Chase watch. You like it? Um, Sorry, I think I blew a snot. I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, no, no. I guess for what I'd like to receive for Christmas, or have received for Christmas, it's going to take a miracle of some kind. I know we are all miracles, as you figure the odds of how many sperm are released into the one egg, and then they all swim, and the egg accepts one, usually, or most often one. Excuse me. Sometimes twins happen. Sometimes it's um, whichever. I don't. It's all science and stuff. I don't know. Can I get part of that 30 billion that's going to another country for gender studies? I could use a little gender studies. What a crock of shit. It's probably just some bogus name they have for something. Ugh. Anyway, no. Yeah, 27 years. It was the first time. It was the last time. It was the only time. Yeah, there's a lot of. Oh, I moved the table, dropped the quarter that I had standing on its side, like that, like on the thing. It is possible. It is possible. Nickels are easy, pennies are easy, unless they're really old and they're rounded edges. But you figure the little grooves on the quarter. I don't know if you can see them, probably not. But if you've ever had an American quarter, ridges, it has ridges. I just didn't want to do a ruffles thing preference. Oh well, screw it. Yeah, it's been a long time for that. I'm not saying there hasn't been an opportunity for me to do that. It just I wasn't exactly thrilled with the first time, my first time. My initial thought was, "Is this what it was about?" What seemed kind of pointless. It was just, and just when we spent good 2.5 hours at it, it's just I never really. Maybe been 3 hours, but there was other stuff going on too. Um, it's not to say that I don't want to give it another try with someone. It's just lately my choice in persons has not been beneficial or helpful or whatever. Let's change the subject, shall we? Yes, I think I shall. I hope you got what you wanted for Christmas. If not, or whatever holiday you happen to exchange gifts on. Um, if you exchange gifts or if you receive gifts, you figure stuff like that is apparently. I need to wipe the screen. Sorry, my video to me there was like it darkened and had a red tint, kind or pinkish, whatever. Maybe that's just me. um, yeah, all that Christmas miracle, holiday miracle stuff. It's got to be just for the movies, because uh, where's my angel to earn their wings? I haven't. It's a Wonderful Life reference. Um, I haven't been visited by four spirits. I haven't any Scrooge based movie. There's four spirits: spirit of the former boss or partner in the business, ghost of Christmas past, ghost of Christmas present, ghost of Christmas future. Four spirits. The first spirit tells him he's going to be visited by three spirits. So that's what people think. Oh, he's visited by three spirits. Four. Yeah, I've been 50 for 2 months now, a little over 2 months. Instead of doing this video, I should be typing up my story, because I keep doing this or playing Plants versus Zombies. I'm not getting that writing done. Therefore, by October, when my 51st birthday comes up, I might not be done with my book by then. Writing it, reading, I'm not. I still have 7 other books I haven't read yet. Outside the Jukebox by Scott Bradley, who does the postmodern jukebox. The Big Book of Bill Murray. American on Purpose by Craig Ferguson. I haven't read that yet. I bought it when he was still doing the show, which goes to show how long it's been since. And by the show, I mean the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. I missed that show. It was just, it was like he didn't care. It was like, whatever. So yeah, all that Christmas stuff. I'm think all the Christmas magic, holiday magic is just movie stuff because I haven't experienced any of that. You figure my mother passed away this year in July, and we held the funeral in September. Um, Funeral. It was a ceremony at the cemetery where we put her ashes in the ground. But I have not, that it's. I mean, Jesus is supposed to be the reason for Christmas. We celebrate his birth. But yeah, I don't. I hope all is well with you. I don't. I didn't mean to bring you down. If I did, um, excuse me. There is. I once knocked over the answering machine with this red light, and I don't know if I pulled the plug on the thing, so I was checking it, and I moved the whole computer, the not the monitor, but the box, the router, whatever the fuck that is. I know what I mean. Just now, I hope you get some. I hope you got what you wanted for Christmas, for Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever you happen to celebrate. Whenever you happen to celebrate, I hope you. I mean, I appreciate what I do have. I have a place to live. I have food. I have clothes on my back, um, and on my pants. Yeah, I have a job. I'm not happy with it, but I have a job. What's the other thing? Oh, my car. My car is a piece of shit. Doesn't want to start sometimes. I'll start out and like, yeah, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, and then that theft system. So I have to wait 9 minutes. Try it again. Doesn't want to start. Gives me time to think. About what? I have no idea. I should get a new car, but I don't really want to make payments again. You figure on this car, I made payments, and I had to have the insurance at full coverage, and it's like if you figure this is my paycheck, this would go towards. You figure, okay, here's the car payment, here's the insurance on said car, rent, and I had like this much left over for food, and it was or anything else I wanted to do. Spent a lot of time in bed going, hey, that's it. Uh, should I have said that? Probably not. Should I have said half the stuff I've said in this video today? Probably not. You figure my high school crush, I never really had one specific person. There was a couple of teachers, but they were both married, and I don't think either one would have wanted to ruin her career over that. I'm not anything special. Uh, I mean, I'd like to think I am. I think we all would like to think we are something special. I might be something special to someone, but I don't. I mean, it's. But yeah, as for classmates, that's another story. She's married. She's married. I'm not sure how many kids she has, but she was married. Um, I don't know how many kids any of them have, but most of them are married happily, I believe. So that's awesome. Based on things that have happened in my life, I'm not really sure I want someone else. Um, yeah, the parental unit in which, yeah, it's, I don't know what was going on up there, and I can't ask her because she, as I said, she passed away in July of this year, 2020. Um, not of COVID. It was she smokes or smoked cigarettes. Um, it's my understanding that when she, because they're not at the facility in which she was living, which I hadn't had time to visit because she'd only been there for like a few weeks or a month or two. I'm not really sure. I was out of the loop for some of that. I don't know why. I work third shift, so so it's like I'm sleeping during most of this stuff, and then during the day, and other things happen. But she was outside smoking a cigarette, and apparently she got her blouse on fire. So she had burns that, excuse me, I had not seen. I'm not really sure I want to see pictures of the burn. I did pray for her to be okay, which may or may not have helped. I don't. I'd like to think it helped, but they were going to do a skin graft to make sure to repair what the burns that they could. But her health level or food level, whatever, was lower than it should have been. So the doctors wanted to wait, and or doctor, whatever, and see if they could see if that particular area would her health. Uh, she was okay in a sense that she was okay, but for the skin graft, they needed something to be at a certain level, like 19 or something like that. And she was only at 15 or 14. I don't know what the whole thing was. Again, like I said, I was out of the loop, but she was lower than what she should have been. So they were going to wait until she recovered a little bit to make sure everything, so they could do it or build that back up. So she was back at 19 for the level. I don't, I'm using that as a reference. I'm not even sure if that's actually a thing. Um, she didn't make it to that. She ended up. I'm guessing. It's my understanding she succumbed to the burns that took place on her body. That I'm not sure how much of her body it took place on. Um, so, but that was a thing. I'd like to win Lucky for Life tonight. This is Monday, December 28th, 2020. Um, on Friday's Mega Millions, I had one number and the Mega Ball. I got $4. The Powerball, I got zero. So it was like nothing to get nothing. Got me nothing. So I got totally boned, if you will. And it's not exactly how I'm. It's not the sex I'm looking for. Or it's not the type of action I'm looking for. Either way, it's funny to me. Uh, but if I could get the 5 numbers and the lucky ball, where it would be $1,000 a day for life. Actually, it's actually a set amount. If you were to take it all at once, it would be like cha-ching, um, or a certain amount for 22 years. I think I'd have to go in and look. I keep doing this. Been a half hour. I'm just talking about that. Too much this. Not enough this. Sorry, that was the Master of Disguise, Dana Carvey, where he was playing President. One of the George W. Bush. Normally, that was too much Jim Varney. Know what I mean, Vern? Anyway, I'm okay. That reminds to be sane. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was just talking about. That's all right. I hope you're having a good day. Your morning as well, your evening, your afternoon, however. Thank you for watching. Right, lucky for life. If I win tonight, I can go into work tomorrow. When I go back to work because my weekend. Yay! I can go into work, discuss with myself what I want to do, and put in my 2-week notice. I have not won. I'm very hopeful. I would like my Christmas miracle to happen so I could do my dream of what I want to do. You get the reference. You should get the reference. If you don't get the reference, I apologize. But it doesn't have to be this. It could be the other thing, and I'd be okay with the other thing. Sorry, that almost was a subliminal, like, oh yeah. My mouth is watering over the possibility of it actually happening, and I'm salivating. Just yeah, that'd be great. I'd have to wait till spring because Michigan winters suck, and I'm not willing to put uh, construction workers who build houses, buildings, or whatever, with the digging the hole in the ground for the foundation and putting that in. I'm not willing to put them through the harsh winter of suck just so I can have a place to live that is not an apartment building to live in. But I am thankful I have an apartment building to live in. Let me just be clear on that. Cold as fuck in this apartment, ground floor. Every year I keep thinking I should get those window things to keep the heat in or the cold out. Never do it. I never do it. Been here for 10 years. My Chevy Chase watch. I should reference it as a calendar now. But 10 years 15 years I've lived here. 15 years I've been living in this apartment. And every winter I'm like, oh, I should get those things to put on the window to keep the heat in and the cold out. I haven't. I was gonna fix my pants, my work pants. I have a magnet I keep in my pocket, my back pocket, to put my box cutter on. So it's like just there's a hole in the pocket. I have the an iron-on patch for something I was gonna do, but I keep thinking I can do that, but I haven't done it yet. Um, I don't have an iron, so I was gonna do like the one guy did in the video where he presses his dress shirt, he has a pot with boiling water, and he uses that to crease out or make the crease in the dress shirt. You do what you got to do. That's the thing. Again, I'm hoping for that Christmas miracle. It is after Christmas, but miracles happen every day. I believe, and I believe it will happen. Like in Scrooged, but with Bill Murray. It can happen to you. It can happen to you. It can happen to any of us. We just have to believe. And I believe. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep doing this job that I'm at. As I've mentioned to some people, and I may have mentioned in a previous video, I am not sure how she does it. My supervisor, my current supervisor, she talks to me like I'm supposed to know everything in a condescending way. I don't know how she's talking down to me, but like I'm supposed to know everything. So I don't know how. It's like, so I don't. I really wish she'd stop calling me darling. I have a name. We all have a name. My name is not darling. Just like her name isn't fuckface. Or, whatever. But I'm trying on a daily basis when I'm there at work. I am trying to maintain civility. Every day I fail, but I try. It's like Deadpool. If you've ever watched the movie Deadpool, not the Iron Giant, the Metal Sheik, what's his face? A hero has 5 chances, whatever, that big speech about they think it's like a full-time thing where you have to be a hero. No, you got 5. You don't wake up a hero. A hero happens, doing the right thing makes you a hero. Do this thing, the other thing. It's like, I don't remember the entire speech. You figure I saw the movie when it came out at the movie theater, and I think I saw it once on home video when I bought the DVD. And so I've seen the movie twice. But there are moments in, doing the right thing when no one is looking. That, I think that's integrity or something. Well, I'm approaching 40 minutes. My brother's left to do laundry, so he should be back probably in 10-15 minutes. He can't go out and stay out for a while. And now that the COVID, we're not there. There's nothing open to do that to. So and being 7:30 in the morning, my Chevy Chase watch again. Thank you for watching. If I brought you down, I apologize. I wanted to lift you up. I wanted to bring you. I want to be like, hey, blah, 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 be funny. Kind of make you be like. Maybe you watch this and we're like, hey, at least my life's not like his. Holy shit. Could be worse, could be better. I don't know. Every day is an elevator. It's like sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I do thank you for watching, and I do hope all is well with you. Thank you.